It's been a moment. Man, it's March already. But I think I can finish bugs today. At the very least, on this island. Hey Vanna, how's it going? Has enough time passed for me to get the bad, messy hair? Maybe. Acorns. I should collect those. Man, the past couple of days, it's just... It's not summer anymore, I get that. But it's just like clockwork. It started raining. And it's done nothing but rain. And there's still heat, so it's humid. And it's annoying. Alright. Monarch Butterfly is around for the next half hour, so I'm doing that immediately. Should be enough time. Sorry, that's fine. Welcome to Melbourne weather. At the changeover... Wait, there's still summer shells. It just becomes that. It starts raining, but it's still hot, and then eventually it just stops being hot. Do I need to come by on the island? I don't think so. Well, I'll have to check. We'll see. I'm almost positive after today the only thing missing is the spiny lobster, and there's basically nothing I can do about that. Unless I get it on a random island. Yeah, okay. Wait. Don't go anywhere. I need you. Hey. Okay, that's one. I think this is the only time-sensitive one. Okay, not while I'm here. For thumbnail's sake. Crap, I don't have money. I think I have most of the stuff anyway. Okay. I'm broke? No, I just don't carry cash on me. Which I think is probably the craziest thing about this game. Even in 2020, I don't think... Just who does that? I'm in Seoul, shorts weather. I put the dragonfly away, didn't I? Like an idiot. It's alright, I'll get it later. It's gonna be around till 7 PM. It's just the butterfly I need. Oh, there it is. Alright. You... I think Blue Island needs that one. Alright, get the red dragonfly out of storage. Oh wow, that's easier than I thought it would be. I could just catch another dragonfly, but they're annoying to catch. As I say that. Okay, but... it's still annoying. Even though it's right here. It's the dragonfly I don't like catching. Because they're evasive. So wait. Okay, so what's missing? There's only 2 missing. What is it? The 2 crickets. Cricket, bell cricket and cricket, which is at 5 PM. So at 5 PM, I finish the bugs. I've never finished the bug segment of the museum. Because of the dung beetles. Somehow Blue Island, like, they kind of messed up with the bugs, but I can fix it, I think. Alright. Yeah, because I never played Winter. So I never got the dung beetle. Every time I played this game, it never was in Winter. And because it's the one thing that you can't actually get by visiting someone, it has to happen on your island. There was no way for me to get it unless I skipped time, but eh. So this will mark the first, very first time I have completed this. I have to get used to these vibration again. Hey Lex, you're wide awake. So am I. What was I gonna say? There's a few more fish I can get. Oh yeah, right. Getting used to the controller vibration again. Apparently on the Switch 2 edition, and I haven't played it since, but they've changed it back. So now the fishing it feels the same. So I have to relearn everything. Has anything happened the last month and a half? Neglecting my villagers? But otherwise, still getting over, just Yakuza 3. Which, I mean, I knew they were going to change something. That's what they do. And the changes they make are usually as bad as daytime soaps, but holy shit, this one. Still a little dumbfounded at what happened. But other than that, had a couple of scares with my computer because of Windows. So that was not fun. I'm still a little bit on edge about it, but not as much anymore. You do remember that? Yeah, well, it happened the second time. Exact same thing. They fucked up an update, but this time, the moment I saw the news, I managed to mitigate it before it did something horrible. That's just... That day I was like, okay, if they mess up my computer again to the point where I can't start it up, I'm installing Linux. And they didn't. But I came very close. But other than that, Diablo 2 got a new patch, so I've been checking that out off stream on the Steam Deck. Been watching King of the Hill because I had never seen that. And what else? Oh yeah, I watched the new Scrubs. So it's not bad. As far as a It's not a reboot, it's a comeback. It's not bad. Resident Evil is out. Yeah, it is, but I'm gonna hold off on it. For one reason, it's $107 here in Australia. At least for the digital copy on Steam, which is what I'd be getting. I could get the PS5 version, but I'll wait for it to go on sale. It's just one of those things where it's like, I'm not in a rush to play it. And it's just, man, games be expensive now. However, I have heard really good things about it, so I've had a couple people tell me that it is very much worthwhile. But whilst I'm doing Dragon Quest, I'm not in a rush, so hopefully after Dragon Quest, it might be on sale. Even if it's just 10% off, it'll bring it down from 100. I'm trying to be more selective about what I buy. Alright, so what's left? Let me look at the list. Large River all day. Okay, so then... So that's that one. King Salmon is in the mouth of the river, so I need that. And then Midden Crab is small, which is available now in the river. Okay, small shadows in the river. There's a lot of stuff that is kind of pointing to video games being in a recession currently. But just not many people are buying new games. Because the MFs are expensive. Yeah, no kidding. And then they're like, yeah, get the deluxe version and add another $20 on top of that. I wasn't alive during the last video game crash, but this time I will be. It's not going to be a complete thing. I think more people are just going to buy indie stuff, things that, you know, I mean, you can get Stardew Valley on the cheap. And that game will keep you busy for a really long time. There's a lot of stuff like that. There's plenty of older games that are just as good as the newer ones. Where is this fish? Are you going to say long time no see? Okay, sure. No one has guilt tripped me yet. In the water? Damn it. And I wasn't looking in the water, I was looking up a tree. Well, now I know. Look in the water. I swear if this is one. There's no way this is one. Okay. Is this song kind of a banger? I don't know. Maybe you like French-sounding music. Like the thing that you'd play under the Eiffel Tower or something. What is it? What even is this? Okay, but... Thank you. Okay. Well, I guess it's drawing that villager like a French lady. I don't remember the line. I think I saw Titanic once. And by saw, I put that in quote marks. It was on in the background. I've never actually sat down and watched that movie. It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to go see this movie that from the get-go, I know that the boat is going to sink. And I get it, there's like romance, blah, 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 blah. The boat sinks. If I'm going to sit and watch a romantic movie, I'll watch a romantic movie where I don't know what's going to happen ultimately. It's not the fact that it's romantic that I don't want to watch it. It's the fact that the boat sinks and I know it's going to sink. It's not like M. Night Shyamalan's The Titanic or something. Where, like, the Titanic sinks and, I don't know, like, they end up in the lost city of Atlantis. And really, the whole time, humanity used to be from under the sea. Okay, well. Sounds beautiful. I mean, I'd watch that over Titanic. That might be such a weird thing, but movies where it's like you kind of know the ultimate outcome from the get-go. I don't know, they just don't gel with me. I mean, at that point, if I want to learn, I'll watch a documentary because then I'll actually learn. And if I want to be entertained, I don't want to know the ending before, like, the movie ends. If I want to learn about the Titanic, I'll watch a documentary on it. If I want to be entertained or watch a romantic movie, I'll go watch a romantic movie. You watch The Astronaut on Hulu. It's pretty good. What's The Astronaut? I don't keep up with a lot of things. You know, I wouldn't be able to name you one movie that has been made recently, like in the last 6 months. One that has been at the movies. I don't even know if The Astronaut is even a movie. It might not be. About an astronaut, but when? Like, are we talking modern day astronaut? Are we talking like during the era where there was a race to the moon? Are we talking an alternate reality where the Russians got there first? Could be so many different ways you could do an astronaut movie. Did they have to blow up an asteroid? Okay, I'm looking for these crickets. Yeah, I'm gonna be lazy. I'm just putting this stuff away. Okay. So hold on, where are these crickets found? just on the ground, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna go in the building. Excuse me. I'll come back for that later. I think lately I've just been watching older stuff. Does King of the Hill count as older? Well, the older stuff, yeah. I know there's a new season. But the majority of it is... Man. They're talking about stuff like MySpace. And not even the second iteration of MySpace. We're talking the original. That's pre-YouTube. MySpace tried to come back as a music service. So that's not even the one they're talking about. And even that was a long time ago. I can't remember there was a music celebrity that bought it. I think it was... I can't remember who. I'm pretty sure it was just like either Justin Timberlake bought it or he was involved. So they relaunched it as a music social network. And then it collapsed on itself a second time. It was during that era where like Google tried to do their own thing as well, like Google Plus. And the way they did it was that was the time where instead of just releasing it to everyone, they did an invite system because Gmail had done it. And everyone wanted a Gmail account. So they thought the same thing would work. And, I mean, kind of did for a little while and then no one cared. It did look cool, though. Like, as a website. Looked pretty cool, but as far as using it, Alright, well, I'm just gonna catch every single one. I'm not sure what the other one looks like. Anyway, King of the Hill is old. The fact that one of the later seasons towards the end is talking about MySpace before the remake or whatever. The reboot. Yeah. That's very, very old. I do believe yeah, that's it. That's all the bugs. Look at that. Now I can put this net away forever. I don't have to carry a net anymore. Well, I guess if I'm shaking trees for safety, but still. Okay. How did I finish this before the fossils? Get the golden net now? I've never had the golden net. He's displeased because of the bugs. Okay. Hooray. Authentic. Poor Bones. Why poor Bones? Bones looks happy. How is the art going? Oh, they visit the museum too. Alright, I mean, there's still a lot. I don't know about the museum. The art museum. It's a lot. The problem is, it feels like the boat doesn't turn up nearly as often as it should. And even on Harv's Island, you get... I feel like I see the same 15 or so pieces of art. There's a number of them where it's just, yeah, they will constantly appear. He lives in your B area. Is that why? Poor Bones? Because it gets stung by bees. Never completed art, neither. Yeah, these two. It's just... I see this one so often. Alright, well this is authentic. Because I haven't spoken to him. Why doesn't he speak to me? Why doesn't he say hi? I have to be the one that says hi? How dare he not say hi? I've done nothing and nothing works. He should say hi too. The fuck? What? Cornum, I don't remember this. Thanks. That is nightmare fuel. So cute. No. Just, do you know how tight that mask would have to be on? It's like his head has been replaced as opposed to wearing a mask. Alright, let's get onto the fish and then I can be done. Okay. Huh, you know what? No one's walked up to me saying they want to move out. Okay, I guess let's do this one first. It just says river mouth. It doesn't matter if it's mountain or not. Okay. Ah! God. I'm still getting used to it again. Why'd they have to adjust it on the Switch too? Stop doing that. I mean, this still counts as river, so... Okay, well... I got the feeling I'm gonna run out of bait. Trying not to get distracted by the mosquito. I hate that sound. In my headphones, it just sounds like there's one in the room. I don't think this is it. Never mind. Man, it's so hard to tell. Alright, I got that one. I thought that was just a normal vibration, but apparently not. Okay, pike large in just anywhere in the river. Good spot. It's not awkward to fish off. Oh my god, I scared it. I thought it wasn't facing. here, maybe? Ideally here. Oh, no, that's bad. No, wait, it's okay. I'm determined to get this done. And then really, after this, I don't have to catch fish. I don't have to catch bugs. I don't even think I need to go for the deep sea creatures either. Because the one missing is the spiny lobster. I'll double check. But then this island will be in a state of, okay, well, how am I progressing it? Decorating. Yeah, I mean, it would be heading towards the conclusion. Though I still need a couple more villages. There we go. Okay, so with that, it is just the big one left. So only Big Shadow. I think we've done it. Damn it, it's another Paimon, never mind. Wrong one. Terraria has made me not like that fish. Oh, no, there we go. Alright, now we've actually done it. Look at that. And then it's straight up just a spiny lobster. Which I guess I just have to try and get an island set in winter. Oh, and there's still the fossils, but... I completed the fishing museum before, so this is not that big a deal. Alright, I guess let me see what happens. Just pretty much do the daily island every time, hope for a winter island. There's no way this happens right away. Like, this is gonna take a long time. And worse, I need to do this to both islands, so... Just the timing was unfortunate. When I started this, the spiny lobster wasn't around. And I forgot to go to an island in the northern hemisphere. Are you kidding? No way. What? What do you mean? I got the winter island right. Alright, that's streamer luck. Alright, what time does this thing appear? You're kidding. What if I'm too... Shit, what if I'm too early? Oh my god, what if I'm too early? Deep sea creatures... Okay, hold on. Spiny lobster 9... Ah! It's at 9 PM! No. Shit. Well, I can't, but... Okay, what happens if I change the time? Does the time magically jump forward? Or do I get kicked off the island? Well, this is an unforeseen problem. I should have checked. I'm an idiot. I should have checked. But then I wouldn't have done it anyway because it would have happened at 9. I may have to load up Blue, go to a mystery island on Blue, skip the time forward, and see what happens. Otherwise, I may have to just leave it here and just leave the game idling until it's 9 PM. So I can get this stupid thing. It would complete the collection. Like, it would mean everything is done. I don't have to catch any more. I can't believe this happened. This is lucky and unlucky at the same time. This is so typical of me, it really is. It's just the chaos luck factor. Okay, stand by Chata. I'm opening the Switch 2, and I'm going to test what happens. What happens if I skip time forward in-game whilst visiting a mystery? As long as I don't get kicked off it. Otherwise, I guess I have to leave it. Oh, that's funny, man. The odds of this happening are not very high either. Like, this was pretty damn miraculous. I'm going to laugh if it happens on Blue Island as well. Oh, I don't have a shovel. I didn't bring a shovel. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. No, but I can't... oh yeah, I can. I can make a wooden one at least. Well, this is really awkward. Okay, sorry, I'm multitasking here. Oh, dude, and Pate wants to move. Yeah, okay, so we got a villager hunt going on Blue. I got them to move, so villager hunt is happening in 2 days. Everything is lining up. I do need to do a villager hunt on Blue. Okay, noted. Just a sec. So I'm going to Catman right now on Blue. Paid the trip. Okay. Now let's see what happens. I'm going to laugh if the same thing happens on Blue. There's no way it does. It was just so not to derail this stream completely. Okay, it was a regular island for Blue. So now let me see what happens. 1 sec. Oh, that trip paid for itself. That was my 30th trip, so paid for itself. Okay, so let me change the time. System. Date and time. Change. Doing exactly what would happen here if we change it to 9:30. It did not update immediately. Unless, hang on, what if I put it onto standby? Yeah, it doesn't become nighttime immediately. So how does that work then? Hang on. Putting it into standby doesn't kick you off the island, but then the time, the clock doesn't get updated immediately. Alright, let me let it sit for a minute. I just want to see what the specifics of this are. It would have to update the time at some point. As long as it doesn't kick me off the island, that's fine, because I can put the switch into standby and then just go grab this later. But at the very least, hey, villager hunt on Wednesday, which is actually not good. I probably should have thought that out a bit more, but it's alright. It's fine. We'll do something while I'm here. I bet there's a timeout where eventually the switch goes into deep sleep, so I'm gonna give it like a minute. If I can get it to jump to 9 PM, problem solved. God, what a stupid thing to happen right now. Of all the stupid things. Okay. I think it's been roughly a minute. What? Oh, it's not updating. Hey, Tizzy, lurking and playing Warlock. Alright. How's that going for you? Have you been hit with the stupid bug that resets your Chronicle? I have. What? Okay, you don't know about this? Alright. If a unique drops from an armor rack, do not identify it. It bricks the Chronicle and resets it. Oh yeah, and they're not announcing it. It's a random forum post that you'll find out when you go, why did my Chronicle reset? And then you go to the forum to see if anyone's reported the bug. And then you see there's an announcement that says, hey, don't identify things that come from an armor rack. Oh, that would have been nice to know. It's okay. Well, chat, I need this island to finish the creature collection, but I can't leave it until... I can't get it to jump forward in time. So what, does it keep I guess it keeps relative track of time or something. It has to. How else would this work? But then the weird thing is the clock doesn't show anymore. Alright, let me try it again. I think I know what I did wrong. So hold on. I'm gonna try my best to get this to update the time. So we turn it back to what it normally is. Run around. Okay. Hit menu. Put it into sleep. Wake it up, but don't go into the game. There has to be some combination where this works. Update clock to 9 p.m. Cool. Put the switch to sleep. I'll let it sit for a minute, and then let's see what happens. I wasn't too fussed with it because I didn't find that many uniques, but it is a little annoying. The thing that I was focusing on was offline getting a hardcore character to 99 to get the Steam achievement, which is fine. The Chronicle I was gonna do separately. Annoyingly, one of the achievements is you have to do PvP. And it's just like, ugh, I don't want to do PvP. And the Chronicle's probably better to do on Battle.net, so... Guess I may as well keep hitting the rock. Alright, let's check it. Yeah, that's so weird. I wonder how this actually works. So it doesn't jump forward in time when it goes into standby mode. But that's because I've changed the clock manually. Maybe the game just has this persistent tracking of time. Okay, well... God damn it. Hang on, I need to do this. Save and exit. So then Pate is moving out. Well... I hate to be a bit of a bummer, but I'm gonna leave it here because I need this sea creature. And that doesn't happen until 9 p.m, so I'm gonna have to leave this idling in the background. And then at 9 p.m, I catch it. It's not gonna happen on stream though, but it does make this like a little bit shorter than normal. But understandably, it's just like, well, this is what I needed to happen. There's no other way for me to get this without landing on this specific island. So, we'll leave it here. Either way, progress nonetheless. There'll be a villager hunt in a couple days on blue, as I just made Pate move out. So what we lose here, I'll make up for in a couple days' time when villager hunt happens. Though that'll probably be later in the evening my time, because Wednesday I got something on, so. But still villager hunt then. Alright, if you're watching this on the VODs channel later, thanks for sticking around to the end. Leave a like if you feel like it, and yeah, thanks for watching.